I just didn't understand how so many niggas were supposed to be real niggas didn't do a fucking thing when B.O. got murdered. All you, I'm mainly talking about the Zulu Nation. But if you a side nigga, if you was B.O.'s mans, relatives, or whoever else, and you didn't do nothing about his death, and you feel like I'm talking to you, then I don't give a fuck neither. Because I'm really talking to my family, the first family of hip-hop, the Zulu Nation. You niggas didn't do nothing. Fat Joe was Zulu. He ain't do nothing about B.O.'s death. But you know what? He put a song out. I'm listening to Fat Joe on the radio in jail. He said, because if he was a real nigga, then he wouldn't have got dead. If he was a real nigga, then he wouldn't have got dead. B.O. was one of the realest niggas that ever walked New York City fucking streets. So now you telling me real niggas don't get murdered? Was that a coincidence? Was you talking about, oh, when you met? This is really where my beef really stems with niggas. Y'all want to hear the story about, ask Eric Bennett, my co-defendant on my murder cases. You want to hear the story? Bam Bada really spooked me out. One day I was the story of when I was going to rock that nigga. I was going to turn that nigga TV off. We was in Bam's house in Parkchester. In Parkchester. We in Bam's house, right? Me and Eric. And I'm talking shit to Bam. I said, nigga, I'll kill you right now. Bam said, go ahead. You ain't going to get out of my house. You'll never make it out of here. I said, what? He said, if you do something to me, you're not going to make it out of my house. Me and Eric went to turn the door. Open the door. We couldn't open that nigga door. We went to touch the nigga knob. We couldn't get out the house. Bam touched the door and let us out. He spooked the shit out of us. Eric said to me later on, years later, he said, yo, son, you was really going to kill that nigga. That was the day I was going to rock that nigga snot box in that house. I always had it out for that nigga. While B.O. was laying on the floor, he picked a little girl up. He went to go meet Showbiz and never made it home. Twin came around the corner, started shooting. B.O. picked the little girl up, embraced her, because the little girl got shot too. Y'all don't hear about that. Protecting that little girl. He had his gun on him. Showbiz was there. Showbiz allegedly chased the shooter and with B.O.'s gun. Never got a chance to, he never shot him. He chased him with a gun but never shot him. I don't know. And I want y'all to understand something. I love Showbiz. When I came home from jail, the first day that I seen Showbiz, I was talking to T-Mac on Cortland Ave. Ask Mac. Showbiz got out of that car, that Benz. I think it was a white Benz. He went to walk towards me, Mac, and another nigga named Tone. Right? It's the Tone, nigga. He went to walk towards us. I seen Show. I grabbed my 357. Mac waved to Showbiz like no. Show got in the car. Mac put me in a bear hug. I was going to push Showbiz shit all the way back. Mac put me in a bear hug. Showbiz drove off. I cried like a baby. Why you Zulu niggas didn't do nothing? And let me say this to Showbiz, right? Because me and Showbiz had a meeting. This is just me expressing my feelings towards the situation. A lot of people at this point in time, I still don't know if Showbiz had anything to do with B.O.'s death. I'm leaning towards there's a good possibility that he didn't, and there's a good possibility that he did. Overall, it hurts because I love Showbiz. T-Mac loves Showbiz. It's a hard, ugly situation not knowing if your friend set up your big homie. That's why I tell y'all, pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. But Fat Joe is Zulu. Ice-T is Zulu. LL Cool J is Zulu. Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip is Zulu. Queen Latifah is Zulu. There was so much power in this industry and behind the Zulu Nation and BO, and niggas did not do nothing when my big homie got his life, when his life was snatched, when they rocked his snap box and turned my nigga TV off. Niggas ain't do nothing. I knew when I came home from jail, I had a vengeance in me. What we got to talk about? Where Afrika Bambaataa got stabbed? Let's talk about when he got stabbed. Him and Ahmed, the black belt, his manager, got stabbed. Because allegedly, Bam date raped a young boy who woke up with Bam sucking his meat, molly-whopping him in his sleep. And he woke up, went in the kitchen, got a butcher knife, and went to stabbing. Afrika Bambaataa raised me, regardless to which I felt that he was like my father, a nasty pedophile father. Afrika Bambaataa caught a body with me. The first homicide that I got locked up for, Afrika Bambaataa was my co-defendant that I didn't snitch on. Whoever says that I'm snitching right now, I don't give a fuck. He was my getaway driver. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about your wife. I don't give a fuck about your kids. Nigga, fuck you. I ain't testifying in court. I'm telling my story. Afrika Bambaataa was my getaway driver in a murder. 1994, Boston Secor. In the Bronx. Hassan Campbell was locked up for multiple murders. No, that was Poppy. But in the courts, I was Hassan Campbell. Y'all niggas don't know me. I was a little nigga on the block. Y'all sit up there watching the YouTube on Cortland Ave. I can remember going on the block. Me and B.O. on the block. And a certain person that we love rode up on a bike, arguing with a car, arguing. Niggas was talking shiesty. And a little nigga that looked just like Hassan Campbell, looked like Poppy. Nigga pulled out a blowtorch and hit him. Hit him in the head with the Swiss cheese, that motherfucking car. What? Y'all niggas be acting like sometimes I really want to go back to really, I don't give a fuck about this internet. It's so much pain in me, nigga. Sometimes I really be looking at niggas, right? And picturing, you ever seen that movie, True Lies? When Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the car with the nigga that he thought was fucking his wife? And he visualized himself beating the nigga to death, but he was really still driving. That's how I look at some of you sucker ass niggas. Play with me. Play with me. Say the wrong thing out of your mouth, and I'm now talking to all my friends, especially you niggas that shared KRS-One, and y'all know what that nigga said about me. My friends, and y'all know what he said about me, nigga. Say the wrong thing out of your mouth. I've always been suicidal. But I ain't gonna kill me. But I will turn your TV off. I will rock your... I'm not playing with you niggas no more. I'm sorry. The only thing I got left right now is the grave anyway. The only thing I got left right now is the grave anyway. Fuck all you niggas. Fuck hip-hop. Fuck the fat nigga that gave birth to it. Fuck Fat Joe. Fuck KRS-One. And fuck anybody that feel like I got some... If you got... Yeah, I'll be the illest nigga in Nebraska. Fuck it. Let's turn up. We ain't gotta smile with each other. Fuck hip-hop. Where the fuck was y'all niggas at when all these young niggas was killing each other in the street? Where the fuck was you godfathers of rap? Where was y'all at? Acting, rapping, podcasting, but you wasn't in the streets. You wasn't using your Instagrams to stop these little niggas from killing each other. Fuck hip-hop. Fuck hip-hop. Because that's what hip-hop said about me, so fuck you too. Nigga, ain't no more pretending. If y'all fuck with me, hit that like button, because they're mass flagging me. So I need y'all to keep me in this algorithm. And I want everybody to see this fucking video. Yeah, I'm going to talk my shit. Y'all let Afrika Bambaataa create a hip-hop museum Africa Bambaataa used to be in Bronx River, the community center. Hi, Norma. Norma was there from the beginning. And Jay and all the rest of the staff that used to work in the center. And while y'all was giving out free lunches and everything else, Africa Bambaataa would take the kids from the community center up to his apartment, whether it was the one, 1595 or 1609, both of those buildings, or you want to go to Mark Terrace? You know, Mark Terrace, before I started going to Truman High School, Bam used to take me to Mark Terrace over there by Co-op City where his mother, his dyke mother lived. That was a nurse. He used to take me over there and molest me. A kid. Stop playing with my age. Stop trying to save this pedophile. The nigga was nasty. Everybody in the streets knew. People used to sit up there and tell their kids, yo, certain buildings would tell their kids don't even go down the hill. They were so scared of Africa Bambaataa's army. He had an army of killers. He had an army of Omars. Niggas would go upstairs, get their dick sucked by Bam and shoot you. All of them niggas. The Black Spades didn't want Bam down with the Black Spades and the Ball Busters. Yeah, they had a gang called the Ball Busters. All them gangs, they didn't want Bam down because they knew what he was doing. But they didn't stop him. None of these niggas stopped that nigga. So he created the Zulu Nation. And in that same center in Bronx River, hi Norma, he fucked all them kids and they knew what he was doing. And they turned a blind eye because this was hip hop, the home of hip hop. They get to see LL Cool J is hard as hell. Nigga, LL was coming through, bro. I love listen, I love LL Cool J. I know I said some things in the drunk moment. I love LL Cool J. I love Ice-T. Ice-T bought me, when I first met Ice-T, he bought me an Ice-T. Oh, let me tell y'all this story. When I first met Ice-T, he bought me an Ice-T. And you know what happened? Muhammad Stanley Bell, I don't even know why he did it to me. I'm drinking the iced tea. I'm happy because it was hot. It was the summertime, and we was at the Rucker game. We was in the polo grounds, walking through the polo grounds, right? It was like an army of us. We're walking with iced tea. And Muhammad Stanley Bell, I don't know why he did it to me. He looked at me while I was drinking my iced tea and smacked the shit out of me. Block it down. He knocked my iced tea out of my hand on the floor. I don't know why he did it. But what I didn't know was, immediately, I grabbed that Beretta that was on my waist, backed that shit out, and Big F, which is Muhammad's brother, and B.O. grabbed me. I was going to shoot him right there. I was going to hit him in the head with I was going to rock that nigga's snot box. I don't even know why the nigga slapped me. But I do really know he really wanted to slap B.O. He hated B.O. Muhammad hated B.O. And when I was in jail, they had a little beef. And shit got real ugly.